Welcome to LFC Transfer Hub, your ultimate home for Liverpool FC transfer news, rumors, and exclusive updates. From breaking stories to behind-the-scenes action, we've got every red covered. Subscribe now and never miss a move from Anfield. Ryan Gravenberch offers Liverpool injury latest after Arne Slot gave. Alexander Isak update. Ryan Gravenberch has handed Liverpool a significant fitness lift before Saturday's vital encounter with Aston Villa by confirming he is available for selection. The Netherlands international has missed the Reds' last 3 matches after suffering an ankle problem in the fixture against Manchester United. The 23-year-old sustained the injury early in the second half following a tackle involving Bryan Mbeumo. Whilst he tried to carry on initially, he was ultimately withdrawn shortly past the hour mark. Gravenberch has since sat out Liverpool's victory over Eintracht Frankfurt and the subsequent defeats to Brentford and Crystal Palace. Nevertheless, boss Arne Slot confirmed during Friday morning's pre-match media conference that his fellow Dutchman could be involved, against Villa having returned to squad training on Thursday. Ryan trained yesterday. Alexander Isak and Curtis Jones didn't yet, he said. Timescale? I have said many times, the end phase of the injury. Things can go slower or faster. Let's wait and see where they are. Ryan trained yesterday and with us today and will make the call if he can start. The other two, 99.9% not in the squad. After completing training on Friday as well, Gravenberch is now keen to return to action. Yes, I feel really confident, he told club media when asked about his readiness for the Villa match. Tade. Yesterday I had a session, today as well. If everything is good, I will be there tomorrow. With Jones battling fitness concerns and Alexis McAllister still working to regain peak sharpness after an extended period out injured, the Dutchman's return offers Slot vital midfield options. Gravenberch's availability arrives at an opportune time for Liverpool as they look to end a worrying run that has seen them lose their last 4 Premier League matches and 6 of their previous 7 games in all competitions. Unsurprisingly, the midfielder is keen to contribute towards helping the Reds reverse their fortunes, starting with Villa on Saturday. It would be really important for me to get back and help us turn things around, he said. Everyone around here, also the fans and us, need to go back to winning ways. As a team, we have to stick together. Everyone has to stick together, to be honest. Stick together, do the basic things right again, and see from there. It's a huge week, but the most important thing is to go game by game. That is Villa tomorrow, and we have to be ready for that. They're really good now. It will be a tough game. We know they are really good also on the counterattack, so we have to prepare for that as well. But I think if we do the basic things right again, we have a good chance that we will get a result. Isak Emery makes worried. Aston Villa admission before Liverpool game. Aston Villa boss. Isak Emery has admitted he was so worried about his side's form earlier in the season ahead of today's game against Liverpool. The Reds host Villa at Anfield today, with the pressure on Arne Slot's side to end a dismal run of form that has seen them lose 6 of their last 7 games in all competitions and each of their last 4 Premier League games. That run has placed the pressure on Slot, who has faced criticism after naming such a young side against Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup in midweek. Although the Liverpool boss's job is not thought to be under threat at the moment, a 5th straight league defeat might well end his side's title defense early. The Reds' form this season is almost the exact opposite of today's opponents. Villa began the campaign in awful fashion, picking up no wins in their first 5 league games and scoring just once in that time. Since then, they have picked up 4 straight wins to move level on points with Liverpool, much to the relief of Emery. We increased our demands in the training sessions and in meetings. I was worried 1 month ago how we were performing because it was a bad moment and our performances were poor, Emery said ahead of today's game. I was so worried. I transmitted to the players my worries and tried to get solutions. We were working hard to come back from the bad form we had. Progressively, we are getting better. Now is the moment we have one problem. If we are relaxing because we are performing better, we can get confused. My worry now is to try to be very demanding and keep being consistent like we did the last matches we played. Tomorrow, if we want to be with the level Liverpool have, we have to be so demanding, clinical and focused in everything we have to do. Alan Shearer disagrees with Paul Merson on Liverpool versus Aston Villa prediction. Alan Shearer has predicted Liverpool will fall to a fifth straight defeat in the Premier League today, with Paul Merson's verdict not much better for Arne Slot's side. The Reds host Aston Villa later and will be desperate to end their awful run of form. Having been knocked out of the Carabao Cup by Crystal Palace on Wednesday, Liverpool has now lost 6 of its last 7 games in all competitions. That's a run that includes a 4-game losing streak in the league, with the Reds having not picked up a single point since the Merseyside derby win over Everton in September. Having already fallen 7 points behind league leader Arsenal, Liverpool's title defense is in danger of being well and truly derailed should its poor run continue today, with the Gunners having the chance to go 10 points clear, ahead of kickoff at Anfield and former Newcastle and England. Striker Shearer isn't confident about the Reds' chances of turning things around today, having predicted yet another defeat for Betfair. You've got one team in terrible form, losing 6 of their last 7, and one team in really good form winning 6 of their last 7, Shearer said. There's an argument for both sides. It really is a massive game, but particularly with the way Liverpool were defeated in midweek. Liverpool can't afford another defeat, and if that does happen, then the alarm bells will really start to ring. I don't know what to expect from Liverpool. There's part of me that thinks it can't continue this run, because they've got that much quality. I don't like what I'm seeing at Liverpool right now, though. They're not competing and they're all over the place. I think Villa might take advantage of the pressure Liverpool are under. When you gamble in midweek, the one thing you don't want is to be battered. That filters into the football club and there'll be an expectation for them to bounce back. It wouldn't surprise me if they did, but I'm going to go for Villa because of the way football is, how it works sometimes, and the form that they're in. Although Merson disagrees with Shearer's prediction, the former Arsenal midfielder's verdict doesn't offer much more hope for Liverpool. Predicting a 1-1 draw for Sportskita, Merson said, "If you are looking at the form table, Aston Villa are at the top and Liverpool are languishing towards the bottom. Unai Emery's men will go to Anfield on Saturday with a lot of confidence." Part of me goes, at some point Liverpool will start winning games again. But when you lose 6 out of 7 games, something is wrong. And it's not just the games you are losing, it's also the confidence. Merson added, Liverpool should forget about the Real Madrid game next week. If they lose that one, they can still qualify for the Champions League knockout stages. But defeat to Aston Villa could be the end of their hopes of retaining the Premier League title. That would put them 10 points behind Arsenal with a game against Manchester City coming up. Not the best situation, and I worry for Liverpool because I don't see them beating Villa this weekend.